conference game features the visiting St. Anselm College Hawks taking on your Bentley University Falcons. Fans, this week marks the 5th annual AECA Volleyball Officials Appreciation Week. At this time, Bentley Volleyball would like to express our gratitude towards our officials for the integral role they play in the volleyball community. At this time, we ask that both coaches and captains please join our officials for a photo at the table. Thank you so much, officials, for everything you do for us. Fans, Bentley University, the Northeast End, the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by our student athletes, our coaches, and you, the spectators. We request your cooperation in supporting these student athletes and the officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at athletes, officials, team representatives, or other fans will not be tolerated, and the out grounds are removable from the Dana Center. And now it's time for tonight's starting lineups. First, the visiting Hawks. Starting with a junior, number 1, Maddie Berg. A junior, number 4, Holland Frano. A sophomore, number 10, Taylor Lacerda. A freshman, number 12, Edda Rocco. A freshman, number 13, Peyton Elward. A freshman, number 20, McKenna O'Connell. And a senior, number 22, Skylar Ryan. St. Anselm is led by their head coach, Anna Planek. And their assistant coach, Melissa Woolett. And now the starting lineup for your Bentley University Falcons. Starting with a sophomore from Dover, New Hampshire, number 2, Tori Vidko. A sophomore from Zionsville, Indiana, number 6, Sophia Paley. Freshman from Rochester, New York, number 10, Lulu Pavon. A senior from Concord, New Hampshire, captain number 13, Elizabeth Flynn. A sophomore from Chatham Township, New Jersey, number 14, Julia Coindley. A freshman from Fort Mill, South Carolina, number 18, Caitlin Rutledge. And tonight's libero for your Falcons is a junior from Moscow, Russia, number 12, Sasha Lucina. Falcons are led by head coach Joey Passes, assistant coach Constantine Timoff, student manager Brendan Shields, and our trainer Leah McColdred. Fans, at this time, we ask that you please rise and be able to remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem for tonight. We are our very own Bentley Net Band under the direction of Kate Oreski.
Good evening and welcome to the Davis Center, getting set for this Northeast 10 matchup between the St. Anselm Hawks and the Bentley Falcons. My name is Stephen Durham. Thanks for tuning in for this Northeast 10 conference on Flow College Sports. Getting set for this Northeast 10 matchup. Bentley Falcons come into today 9-4 overall. First game of the season, first conference game of the season. Here getting set to host St. Anselm's Hawks. The Hawks come into today 6-4 overall, coming off a couple of wins against St. Michael's and Post last weekend, and the Bentley Falcons picking up a pair of wins as well, riding a 5-game winning streak coming into this Friday evening. Going over the starting lineups for the Hawks, it's going to be Burke at libero, then it's Frano, Lacerda, Rocco, Elward, O'Connell, and Ryan for the Hawks. And then for the Falcons here tonight, it'll be Vitko, Palin, Pavan, Luzina, Blinn, Kleinley, and Rutledge. We are about set here at the Davis Center. Bentley Falcons in their pink for October, and St. Anselm in their road blues, and we are underway here at the Davis Center. Looking for a kill and first points and first blood for the Falcons. So Bentley up on the board, 1-0 here early on. It'll be Sasha Luzina to serve. Serve is over. Hawks up for the kill, blocked back, and point Bentley. So Luzina will continue to serve here for the Falcons. Sent over. Dug up. Set blocked back by, and it'll be a point Falcons. So Luzina will continue to serve. Here, Falcons out to a 3-0 lead here in the first set. Up in the front line, a little soft touch over, able to save that Luzina. And In for the kill is there. It was the first year of Rutledge. Sent over, and that will be out of bounds. So it'll be Payne Elward the serve, sent over. Set up here in the front row, and down for the kill. It's Pavon. Sub checks in here for the Falcons will be Halis. Hales to serve here for the Falcons. Up to the front line for the Hawks. As Luzino is there to send it back. Back in the front line once more. Sent back over Hawks. Hawks are going to get set up and drop down into the hole. Point to the Hawks. So it'll be O'Connell, the first year out of Bedford, New Hampshire, to serve. Sent over. Blocked back, and Vidko was there to send it back. Falcons lead by 4 here in the first set. Sent over. Up in the front line. Get it over, able to get two. Falcons going to get a little soft touch up and over, and the Hawks able to save that one. Remarkable save and drop down by Vidko. So Pavon continues to serve, sent over, and now be out of bounds. Sub checks in here for the Falcons. As it's Erica Borzone checking in. To serve here is Holland Frano for the Hawks. Tipped right off the top of the net. Sent over and barely out of bounds. As Payline was looking for that back line. So Frano will continue to serve. Falcons lead by 3. Set up here in the front line and blocked back. Payline tries to send it over. Hawks to get set up here front line. And not able to get that one over.
Still serving Holland Moreno.
Sent over to serve. And diving was Vitko, not able to save that one. So the Hawks now trail by 1 here in the first set. Rhino serves. Over on the far side, Payline, and just out of bounds, so we are all knotted up at 7. Falcons having trouble getting hand on the serve here. Popped up here towards the back corner. Sent over. Hawks look to get set up on the attack. Sent back. Attempted block. Payline. A little soft touch over. Hawks able to handle it. Sent ball back over by the Hawks. Payline. Blocked down and point to the Hawks. And Bentley will call a timeout here. Serve sent over by Frano. And Hawks continue to be on a roll. So Frano continue to serve. Hawks continue to be on a roll, and that one's out of bounds. So the Falcons will now get the ball back. So the serve here, it will be Elizabeth Blinn, having an outstanding season so far, and that's going to be out of bounds. As Blinn comes into October, nation's number 2 leader in blocks per set, just under 2, 1 3/4. Blinn sends that over. Hawks looks to get set up on the attack, sends over. Pushed up, set up in the front, a little soft touch. Payline sends that over, but blocked back and sent over. Great save by the Falcons. And blocked back once more, but that'll be a block out of bounds, and it'll be a point to the Hawks. As mentioned, Blinn, she had 11 blocks during Bentley's home sweep over Assumption on Tuesday. Serving here, it's going to be Maddie Burke, the junior out of Lake George, New York. Burke sends it over. Here on the front line, Payline down for the kill. Payline, but out of bounds, called out of bounds far side, so coming back the other side for the Hawks. Hawks have the lead by 2 here in the first set. In the front line, sends over but out of bounds. That was Julia Kleinley with the attempted attack. So Burke will continue to serve here. Sends over to the back row. Set up on the front low, Payline, and inbounds here near side. Point, Falcons. So Vidko will now get to do service here. The sophomore out of Dover, New Hampshire. Vidko named setter of the week 3 times in the Northeast 10 Conference. There's Vidko to the set. Payline, little soft touch over the net. Hawks trying to get set up. Vidko's there and inbounds back line. Point to the Falcons. Falcons trail by 1. Vidko continues to do service. Sent over. Hawks look to return it. Volleyed over the net. Set up on the front row. Blocked back, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds. Off of the Falcons. And Hawks will get the serve back. But Vidko ranks 2nd in the Northeast 10 Conference in assists, having herself a season in her sophomore year. Tipped off top of the net to Vidko. Set up. Rutledge was there to send it over, but returned back from the Hawks. Skylar Ryan doing service, a senior at Channahon, Illinois. Sent over. Vidko is there. Rutledge, and in to get the kill. So now will be Payline, and there'll be a service there, goes out of bounds, and it'll come back the other side for the Hawks. So it's Taylor Lacerda to do service. Vitko set up far side, and in for the kill was Lulu Pavin. So Luzina comes back in. She'll get ready to do service here for the Falcons. Falcons trail by 2 here in the first set. Popped up here in the back row. Spiked over. And inbounds. Give the kill there to Pavin. So Luzina will continue to do service. Falcons trail by 1. Sent over. Ryan is there. And in for the kill. So Hawks continue to lead here in the first set by 2. As it's Elward to do service here. Popped up here. Luzina over to Pavin. As Falcons not ready for that one. Point to the Hawks. And it'll be a timeout here by the Falcons. Coming back out of this timeout. Bentley looking the rebound. And the Hawks trying to keep their lead. Elward the serve. Service over. Luzina. Far side. Pavin. Luzina. Up to the front line, a little soft touch over, able to do so. Hawks trying to get it set up, and down for the kill here from the front line. Palin. Popped the back line and not going to be able to recover that one. Point to the Falcons. So it's Falcons trying to climb back into this one, now trail by 2. Halis will continue to serve here for the Falcons. Service there on Halis. And it'll come back to the other side to the Hawks, and it'll be McKenna O'Connell to do service here. O'Connell, the first year out of Bedford, New Hampshire, does service. And that'll be out of bounds off of the Falcons. O'Connell, Northeast 10 Rookie of the Week this past week. 342 assists on the season so far. Vitko getting set up far side to Pavin, and point to the Falcons. So Pavan will do service here for the Falcons. Falcons trail by 3. Sent over and give the service ace to Pavan. Pavan on the season, the first year, 125 kills so far. Pavan from Rochester, New York, and out of bounds beyond the back line. Sub will check in here before zone checks in. So Frano will get set to do service here for the Hawks. The junior sent over. Up to the front line, and good attempt there from Payline. And that'll be out of bounds off of the Falcons. The Hawks lead at 22-18 here in the first set. Frano will do service. And service there into the net. So I'll come back to the other side. So it'll be Blinn checking in to do service here. A senior out of Concord, New Hampshire. Sent over from Blinn and not able to handle that serve. Blinn having an outstanding season so far. 77 total blocks coming into today. Sent over from Blinn. Popped up here. Set up at the front line. That drops down, point to the Hawks. So it'll be Maddie Burke to do service here for the Hawks. 2 points away from set point. Sent over here in the front line to Vitko. And in for the kill. So it'll be Vitko to do service here. Sent over. Trying to get set up far side. Zena. Vitko to Rutledge. Hawks able to handle it. Trying to get set up one more. Soft touch over. And nice little soft touch there from Kleinley. Falcons trail by 1. Vitko. And it'll be a timeout called here from the Hawks. So the Falcons will continue to do service here. It's Tori Vitko to serve. Falcons trail by 1. Vitko serves. Hawks looking to get set up. Here near side and out of bounds, far side. Point to the Falcons. We are tied up at 23 here in the first set. As a confusion here, it was .2 St. Anselm, so now we'll be playing for set point for the Hawks. Ryan to do service, sent over and into the net, service error, and it'll be coming back the other side. So it'll be Payline to serve here for the Falcons. Payline looking to get it tied back up at 24. Sent over. St. Anselm looking to get set up on the attack. Sent down and called in. Set point. St. Anselm Hawks come in and take the first set here against the Bentley Falcons, 25-23. Look at some of the stats from this first set. For the St. Anselm Hawks, Lacerda led the Hawks in kills with 4. Then it's Rocco Dembski with 3 and 2. For the Bentley Falcons, Paven with 4 kills, Kleinle with 3, Rutledge with 3, and then Palin with 2.
Just minutes from campus on 3rd Avenue. Whether you're hosting a conference, planning a weekend stay, or enjoying dinner at Relish Bistro, the Westin offers modern comfort, exceptional service right at the heart of Waltham. We're proud to partner with the Westin as a key supporter of Falcon Athletics and the Bentley community. Thank you to the Westin Waltham for being part of tonight's game. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Automatic Laundry, proudly serving Waltham in the Northeast for over 60 years. Family owned and locally operated since 1964, Automatic Laundry is the trusted name in smart, reliable laundry solutions for college campuses, farming communities, and more. With cutting-edge technology like Laundry Connect and 24/7 customer service, they keep your laundry running smoothly so you can focus on what matters. Learn more at automaticlaundry.com. Thanks to Automatic Laundry and the Scarpano family for supporting Bentley Athletics and our community. Fans, please join us tomorrow back here in the Data Center Championship. Falcons take on Southern New Hampshire University for their annual Morgan's Message Game as they honor the life and legacy of Morgan Rogers. Look to end the stigma around mental health.
So we're getting set here for the second set. As it was the Hawks taking the first set. Getting set here. And that'll be out of bounds off of the Falcons. So St. A's will jump out to a 1-0 lead here early on. So it'll be Lacerda to serve. Sent over. Vitko set up and blocked back. Falcons able to rebound. We'll touch over and be 4 touches, and it'll be point to the Hawks. So Lacerda will continue to serve here. Rutledge able to get that one over. Set up here in the front row and down for the kill. As the Hawks lead it here 3-0 in the second set. Set down and on the line for the kill. Halis will check in to serve here now for the Falcons. Trail by 2 here early on in the second set here at the Davis Center. Sent over here in the back line. Frano tries to get it over and off the antenna. Halis will continue to do service here for the Falcons. Sent over. Set up here in the front line. Frano, a little soft touch over. Sent back over from the Hawks. And attempted kill a little bit too much on it from Pavin. Halis, the junior, came into today 19 service aces. Tied up with Blinn at 19 service aces, leading the way here for the Falcons as that one is served into the net from the Hawks. St. A's leads by 1. Pavin will now do service, the first year out of Rochester, New York. Pavin is set and sent over. Hawks send it back over. And set down and drops down off of the hands of Blinn. So Lulu Pavin will continue to do service. Sent over. Here up to the front row. Able to handle that one. Vidko here near side and drops down from Payline. So now the Falcons jump out to a 1-point lead over St. A's. Halis and able to get that one over the net, so we're tied back up at 5. Sub checks in here for the Hawks as it's Demski. And it'll be the first year of O'Connell. Sent over from O'Connell. Vitko. Far side. Was looking for Blinn. Frano. Vitko. Gear near side to Payline. Sent back over. A little too early from Blinn, but able to recover, and that one's going to drop on the line. Just outside the line, is going to be called out. As it was actually in, so it comes back the other way for the Falcons, and it'll be Blinn to do service here. Sent over from Blinn. O'Connell, far side, and finds the hole in the back. So it'll be Frano to do service here now for St. A's. Tied up at 6 here in the second set. Not able to get that one over. Coming back the other way for the Falcons. As there will be a sub here. Rutledge checking back in for the Falcons. And it'll be Vidko to do service. Vidko ready. Sends this one over. Here into the back line. O'Connell trying to get set up. Demski blocked back. Sends that over. Vidko set up for Rutledge. And that'll be out of bounds here near side. So it'll be Burke to do service here. Burke ready, sends this over. Vidko. And down the line from Payline, point to the Falcons. So it'll be Pavin checking back in, and then Payline to do service here for the Falcons. Falcons lead by 1. Sent over. Burke to O'Connell. Dembski gets that one over for the kill. Tied back up at 8. So it'll be Skylar Ryan, the senior, do service here. Tied up 8. Here near the side, block back. Falcons looking to get regrouped. Rutledge, a little soft touch and drops down in the hole. So now it'll be Luzina from Moscow, Russia, this junior, to do service. Sent over. Freno to O'Connell. Dembski, or excuse me, that was Elward. Blocked back. That point was to the Falcons. Falcons lead by 2. Zena is ready. Does service. Sent over, and I'll be out of bounds beyond the line. So it will be Lacerda to serve for the Hawks. Sent over. Vidko. Off the tip and tip block and down in the back line. So it'll be Hallis to serve. Sent over. Burke to O'Connell. Far side to Freno. Hallis. As the Falcons not able to handle the return. Falcons lead by 1. It comes back the other way. It'll be the first year of Elward to serve. St. A's down by 1 here in the second set after taking the first set here at the Davis Center. Vidko, little soft touch and drops it right down. Finds the hole. As it's Pavin. Able to finesse it over the blockers. Borzone checks back in. The senior out of Syosset, New York. Sent over. Serve to the Freno. Burke will have to get it over, sends it over. Back to the front line, Vidko, and down. It's the kill from Blinn. So Borzone will continue to do service. Sent over. Ryan to O'Connell. Freno. Drop down there was Vidko. Great play there. Diving stop from Burke, but sent back from the Falcons. Point to the Falcons. Falcons out to a 4-point lead here in the second set. Borzone to do service. Sent over. Barely grazes the top of the net. O'Connell, far side to Frano. Now be out of bounds. And it'll be a timeout called from the Falcons. Or timeout called by the Hawks, excuse me. So coming out of the timeout from the Hawks, Falcons lead by 5. Borzone sends it over for service. O'Connell trying to get set up. Frano, little soft touch over. And finds the hole on the front line. So it comes back the other way for the Hawks. O'Connell serves it. Luzina here near side to pay line. Frano sends it and out of bounds behind the back line. So it'll be Blinn to serve here. As seems like there will be a challenge here from St. Anselm on the previous points. Looking at the current leaders right now in kills. For the Falcons, it's Pavin and Payline, each with 6 kills, and then Blinn with 4. For the Hawks, it's Lacerda with 4, Dembski with 4, and Frano with 4. It's been a tight match so far, as it was the Hawks picking up the win in the first set. And the Falcons looking to take set number 2 as they right now lead by 5. We are currently in a challenge from the Hawks in the previous point. As they continue to review it. Thank you for tuning in here for this Northeast 10 conference matchup on Flow College Sports. You can catch all the live action for Bentley Falcons here on Flow College Sports, as they'll be home again tomorrow playing Southern New Hampshire. As they'll set to play at 1 p.m. And they'll be home again next week, October 7th at 6 p.m. in a non-conference matchup against Mercy. As there'll be a point to the Falcons. So Blinn will continue to do service here. Falcons lead by 5 here in the second set. Lynn. Lynn ready. Sent over. And it'll be out of bounds, far side. So it comes back the other side. The Holland Frano to do service here. Sent over and service error. 17-12 As the Falcons continue to lead by 5. So now it'll be Tori Vitko to do service. Sent over from Vitko. Here by the net, and be down for a point for the Falcons. Vitko so far with 21 assists on the day. Falcons lead by 6. Burke to O'Connell. Here near side, sent over Vitko to Borzone. Payline and touches off the fingertips of a Hawk, and that's going to be a point to the Falcons. As Vitko will continue to do service here for the Falcons. Sent over. Burke to O'Connell, far side. Off the attempted block. Borzone. Rutledge drops down for a point for the Falcons. As it's going to be a timeout called here by the Hawks. Good crowd here at the Davis Center, including the Bentley Band, on Hawaii night in this first conference matchup in the Northeast 10 Conference for the Bentley Falcons. Currently the assist leader for the Hawks, it's McKenna O'Connell with 16. As I mentioned previously, having a strong first year. Recently a Northeast 10 Rookie of the Week this past week. Came into today 342 assists. And most recently, Northeast Setter of the Week. Third time this season, Tori Vitko, as she will get set to do service. Falcons lead at 20-12 here in the second set. Sent over from Vitko. Frano to O'Connell. Here near side to Dembski. Vitko sets it up for Rutledge. Rutledge in for the attempt. Hawks looking to regroup and send it back. Luzina to Vitko. Here near side. Payline down the line and in. Give the point to the Falcons. Vitko will continue to do service here. Vitko sends it over, and that one's going to be out of bounds. So come back the other way for the Hawks. Burke to do service as the Hawks trail by 8. Sent over. Borzone. Payline. Burke. O'Connell to get it set up. Sent back and out of bounds off of the Falcons. Lead cut down to 7 here in the second set. Burke is ready. Sends it over. Payline. Vitko. A little soft touch over, and as a Falcon runs into the net, it'll be a point to the Hawks. as it's Aria. Birdsong checks in. Burke is set. Sends it over. Borzone to Vidko. Payline. O'Connell, far side. Lacerda sent back. Dembski. Payline. And down the back line, point to the Falcons. So Payline will do service. 22-15 Falcons. And down for the kill. That was number 13, Peyton Elward, finding the hole in the back corner. Skylar Ryan will do service here. Hawks trail by 6. Ryan to serve. Sent over. Luzina to Vidko. Vidko, and down with the kill from Pavin. So it'll be Luzina to do service. 23-16. Tips off the top of the net. O'Connell sent back over. Luzina to Vidko. And so it'll be a set point now here for the Falcons, looking to tie it up 1-1 in the match. Luzina sent over, and now be out of bounds beyond the back line. So Hawks will look to try to hold it on here. Lacerda, the sophomore out of Franklin, Massachusetts, looking to serve. Sent over. Payline to Vidko. A little soft touch from Blinn. Hawks look to rebound. Frano, Luzina, Payline here near side. And now be on the line and in. Set point, Falcons. As we are tied up 1-1 in the match. Looking at some of the stats after that one. Looking at kills for each team. Lacerda with 5, Dembski with 4, Frano with 4, Payline, with 9 kills each, and then Elizabeth Blinn with 4. We'll take a quick momentarily break as we'll get set for the third set.
one. All right, 3 left. Still 3 left. Who's hungry? There's one. 2 left. We're gonna count that one. All right, we'll count that one. 1 left. Oh, I think Black said that one. No, Black says no. Still 1 left. We're gonna restart the solve. Oh, someone just landed it. That's it. All right, find them. All 7. Pizza's gone. Enjoy them. Again, that's our legendary serving contest for pizza. Come back this weekend and do some more serving. And be sure to follow Bentley University Athletics on social media. You can find links to our Instagram pages at BentleyFalcons.com. Everett's Auto Parts, not Everett's Auto Body. We're a used parts supplier, not a collision repair facility. Everett's Auto Parts, your trusted new used parts supplier, serving Waltham and beyond. Everett saves you money on used auto parts. They also carry new aftermarket parts. They're a full-service tire center, and they have a large selection of used vehicles. Everett's, where the pros get their parts. Today's game is brought to you Part 5 Boston Orthopedic.
So just under 30 seconds, getting set for this 3rd set, as we are all tied up 1-1 in the match. As some of the students just got done trying to win a free pizza by serving on to fake pizzas on the floor. We are all tied up. Overall team stats: Falcons with 48 points, St. A's with 42. Falcons lead in kills with 31-20. Attack errors, both teams with 8. Total attacks, Bentley with 62, St. A's with 55. Hitting percentage, Bentley with a 371. St. A's 218. Total assists, it's 29 for Bentley and 20 for St. A's. And total digs, 25 for the Bentley Falcons and 18 for the St. Anselm Hawks. So we are about set here for the 3rd set in this Northeast 10 conference matchup, and we are underway. 3rd set here at the Davis Center. Vitko set up in for the kill and blocked back out of bounds off of the Hawks. Point to the Falcons. So it'll be Luzina to serve. Sent over from Luzina. Ryan, front line of the Hawks. Hawks able to regroup. Luzina, Vitko, Blinn fires it off and point to the Falcons. So Luzina will continue to do service here. Paven with the first kill. Luzina sent over. O'Connell, Frano, and drops down on the line and point to St. A's. So it'll be Elward to serve. 2-1 Bentley. Now be out of bounds beyond the back line. So Hallis will check back in as she'll get set to do service here. O'Connell. Frano sends it over. Zena is there. Vitko, far side, fires it down the line. As it was Paven sending it down the line for the kill. 4-1 Bentley. Hallis sent over. Up to the front line, O'Connell. They'll set it blocked back. But it'll be a point to St. A's as it went out of bounds off the attempted block. So now it'll be O'Connell to serve. Sent over. As Palin not able to handle the serve or get it popped back up in the air. So O'Connell will serve. Hawks trail by 1. Not able to get that one over, and it'll come back to the other side for the Falcons. So Paven sent over. Dembski tries to save it, not able to do so. So Pavan will continue to serve. Sent over. O'Connell. Dembski blocked back and off the antenna. Point to the Falcons. And it'll be a timeout here called from the Hawks as the Bentley Falcons out to a 7-3 lead here in the third set. Looking at some of the individual stats so far, as it's Vitko, 28 assists so far, Zone with 2. For St. A's leading away in assists, it's O'Connell with 20. As the Hawks look to regroup here. Bentley band getting into it here with the Falcons leading here 7-3. Trying to build some momentum here at the Davis Center. And back underway here, and that'll be out of bounds. So Frano will serve for the Hawks. Hawks trail by 3 here in the third set. Sent over. Luzina sent over from Vitko. Burke, far side to Dembski, and drops down in the hole in the back. Vitko, Blinn, and point, give the kill to Blinn. So Blinn will get set to do service here. Blinn with another kill on the night. Sent over from Blinn. Burke, O'Connell looking to get set up. Dembski, blocked back. Hawks looking to get regrouped. Hallis. Palin fires it off. O'Connell sets it over and down for a point for the Bentley Falcons. So Blinn will continue to do service here. Lynn, the senior out of Concord, New Hampshire. Lynn set, sends it over. Fired away and blocked back from the Falcons. Falcons continue to hold on to it. Blinn continues to do service. Sent over. Up to the front line. Nearly drops down in the hole in the front row. Hawks looking to get reset, and that will be out of bounds. Bentley building momentum here in the third set. After losing the first set, winning the second one, gaining momentum, even more momentum here in the third. Lacerda up to the front row for the Hawks. Dembski tries to drop it over, but not able to do so. As Blinn will continue to do service. Sent over from Blinn. Frano up to O'Connell. Dembski. Hallis. Palin fires away and point to the Falcons. As the Hawks call a timeout as the Falcons are rolling. As they lead at 13-5 here in the third set. All tied up 1-1 in the match so far. As it's Payline and Pavin with 11 kills each so far, and then it's Blinn with 6.
As a reminder, go to support your Falcons tomorrow. Women's soccer hosts Adelphi at 2 p.m. Sunday field hockey for St. Mike's at 2 p.m. And volleyball returns tomorrow as well against Southern New Hampshire at 1 p.m. Support your Falcons.
Kyle. Is it Tavon or Pavin? I've heard him say two different ones. I think it's Tavon.
So Blinn will continue to do service. Popped up in the air. O'Connell, far side to Dembski. Dembski off the attempted block. Falcons looking to regroup. Payline and sent over and point to the Falcons. Falcons out to a 9-point lead. They are on a 6-point run right now. O'Connell here near side to Lacerda and blocked out of bounds off the tip from the Falcons, so point to the Hawks. So the Hawks able to break up that run. They trail by 8 here. Burke to serve for the Hawks. Sent over. Popped up from Borzone. Vidko, Payline. Fires away. Hawks able to regroup. Frano. Hallis. Vidko. Soft touch there. Front line. Sent back over from the Hawks. Vidko sends that one over. O'Connell. Dembski. Fire up in the air. Vidko. Payline. And blocked off out of bounds off the Hawks. Point to the Falcons. So it'll be Vidko to serve here now for the Falcons. Vidko sends this over. Frano to O'Connell. Drop down. It looked like what was Lacerda. Hard to tell here, right behind the ref here on the side. But it'll be a point to the Hawks. Ryan to serve for the Hawks. Or zone. Vidko. Touched over there from Kleinley. Drop down point to the Hawks.
Still serving, Skylar Ryan.
Clean up a spot with moisture here on the floor. Ryan will get set to do service. Hawks trail by 7 here in the third set. It's a 1-1 match. Vidko sent over and not able to dig that one up. Give the kill to Birdsong. As it'll be Payline to serve here for the Falcons. They lead by 8 over the Hawks. O'Connell near side to Lacerda and out of bounds, tipped off. So it'll be point to St. A's. So Lacerda will serve. Sent over. Vidko, far side. O'Connell to Frano. Luzina. Sent over and down. Give the point to Pavan. So come back the other way for the Falcons. Luzina to serve. Sent over. Burke to O'Connell. Frano. Block back. And it'll be a point to the Falcons. As the Falcons lead by 9 here in the third set. Looking to take a 2-1 match lead. Sent over from Luzina. And that's out of bounds on the service error. So it'll be Elward to serve. As Hawks trail by 8, sent over. Vidko. Sent down by Pavon, give her the kill. As it's another kill for Pavon. Now it'll be Hallis to serve here for the Falcons. 19-10, Bentley leads, sent over. A little short serve and in for the point. Hallis with the service ace. 20-10. Hallis to serve, sent over and just short. As it looked like she was trying to do the same thing she did on the previous serve, trying to find the hole on that front line. O'Connell sent over. Payline sent from Blinn. Looking to get it back over. Hallis to Vidko. Drop down and Pavon. Pavon able to drop her right down as she'll get set to serve here. Pavon. And in for the point. So Pavon will continue to do service, 22-11. Sent over and not able to handle that serve. Service ace to Pavon. Pavon, the first year, trying to help the Falcons to a second set win. Sent over from Pavon. Dembski saves it with the fifth, but not able to regroup. Now the Falcons lead at 24-11 here in the third set. Set point here. So it's Pavon. Does service. Sent over and out of bounds beyond the back line. So now it'll be number 18, Addison Shelton. First year out of Attleboro, Massachusetts. Sent over for zone. Vidko drops it down, and in for the kill is Blinn. As it's the Bentley Falcons taking a 2-1 match lead after 3 sets. Looking at some of the stat leaders right now going into the 4th set, as it's Pavon leading the way over Payline, 14 kills to Payline's 13 kills, and it's Elizabeth Blinn with 7 kills. And then for the Hawks, it's 7 kills for Dembski, 5 kills each for Frano and Lacerda. So we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to get ready for the 4th set coming up in just a moment.
Bentley Athletics would like to introduce a new Instagram account of the Bentley Vlog. This new account offers a fresh, behind-the-scenes perspective of campus activities and events through the eyes of Bentley students. Our mission is to boost school spirit, highlight the vibrant athletic culture, and showcase the Bentley experience to future Falcons.
So we're getting ready here for the 4th set. Bentley Falcons lead at 2-1 over the St. Anselm Hawks. As we get lineups set back up here. As for the Hawks, you have O'Connell, Shelton, Rocco, Dembski, Lacerda, and Elward and Burke. But Burke will check back in here for Elward. For your Falcons, it looks to be Birdsong, Pavan, Payline, Bitko, Luzina, and Choban.
Bentley leads 2-1. They'll start us off in set 4. Serving Sasha Luzina.
So Luzina will do service here to get us going. 4th set underway here at the Davis Center. Dembski sent over. Luzina sent back over. O'Connell and dropped down and not able to get it back over to the net. Point to the Falcons. As it's been a strong matchup here in this first Northeast 10 conference matchup between St. Anselm Hawks and the Bentley Falcons. Dembski and drop down and off the antenna, point to the Falcons. Falcons out to a 2-0 lead here early on in the 4th set. Luzina ready, sends it over. Burke, O'Connell on the front lines, a little soft touch. And able to save that one. St. Anselm looking for any type of call there. Sent back and they'll be out of bounds. They'll be out of bounds. Blocked back. Point to the Falcons. Luzina continue to do service. Sent over. Burke to O'Connell. Blocked back and point to the Falcons. Falcons off to a hot start here in the 4th set. As they lead at 4-0 to get it going here. Luzina to do service, sent over. Shelton not able to handle that one. Burke trying to save it and point to the Falcons once more. Off to a 5-0 start here in the 4th set. Luzina is set, sent over. O'Connell. Dembski sent away and out of bounds. As there'll be a timeout called here by the Hawks as they look to try to stop the Falcons' momentum here. As they are on a 6-0 run to get things going. After taking the last 2 sets, after the opening set, St. Anselm gave the Falcons a run for their money, winning at 25-23. Then it was the Bentley Falcons rebounding, winning 25-17 in the 2nd set, and then they just went on a roll in the 3rd set, winning 25-12. And right now they are off to a white-hot start, 6-0 here in the 4th set. As the Hawks have yet to find an answer here in the 4th set. As they'll look to regroup here out of the timeout. Luzina to do service. Falcons lead at 6-0. Sent over. Burke. O'Connell to Dembski, far side. And out of bounds beyond the back line. As Luzina will continue. 7-0 here in the 4th set. Luzina's ready. Sent over. Lucerda to O'Connell. Here near side to Shelton. Able to get it back over. Vidko. Set up to Blinn. Not able to handle that. Was O'Connell. As the Falcons remain hot here in the 4th set. Luzina's ready. Sent over. Burke. Sent over. Set up on the front line. Blinn and drops out of bounds. Point to the Hawks. As there'll be a sub here for the Hawks. As it's Frano to check in here for the Hawks. Frano sent over. And that'll be out of bounds beyond the back line. As it is a 9-1 lead here for the Falcons. As Hallis checks back in, and she'll get ready to do service here. As they lead by 8 here in the fourth set and lead the match 2-1 in sets. Burke drop back down on the far side. As it looks like Vidko will get the kill there. As the Falcons lead 10-1. Sent over from Hallis. O'Connell gets set up, blocked back. O'Connell set up once more, far side to, and off the antenna there. Looked to be the arm of a Falcon. So it'll be Burke to do service. It was Tori Vidko with the previous kill there. She dropped it back down right in the hole on the front line of the Hawks. Burke to do service here now for the Hawks. 10-2. Trying to look, drop down from Blinn, not able to do so. Payline. Here near side, Pavon. O'Connell to Burke. Far side to Lacerda. And that'll be tipped out of bounds off of Falcon. The Falcons lead at 10-3 here in the fourth set. You're watching Bentley Women's Volleyball on Flow College Sports here at the Davis Center. They take on Northeast 10 Conference opponent St. Anselm Hawks. Well, soft touch. Sent back over from O'Connell. Sent back and fired away was Pavon. Attempted block there and out of bounds. Point to Bentley. So Pavon will do service here now for the Falcons. Falcons lead 11-3 over the St. Anselm Hawks. Sent over. Frano to O'Connell. A little soft touch there from Lacerda. Burke here near side of Dembski. Fired up off the roof. Able to rebound it, handle it. And sent over from Payline. O'Connell set up far side to Lacerda. Blocked back. Burke to O'Connell. Dembski fires away. Dug up there. Here near side. Luzina sent over. O'Connell fired away. Not able to handle O'Connell. Blocked once more from the Falcons. Sent over from Frano. Vidko. Blinn fires away. Blocked back. Back and forth volleyball. Fired away. Not able to save that one. Point to the Hawks. Back and forth volleyball. What a performance that was from both teams. 11-4. St. Anselm with the serve. Skylar Ryan sent over. Popped up in the air. Set up from Vidko. Fired away from Payline. Well, soft touch there. Bentley rebounding. O'Connell, far side to Lacerda. Luzina to Vidko. Near side to Payline. Once again, return blocked up once more. O'Connell, far side to Lacerda. Vidko. Blinn fires away, not able to find a hole. Blocked back once more. Point to St. Anselm. Ryan serves it away. Sent away. Vidko. Soft touch from Blinn. Burke. Fired away. Blocked back. And out of bounds off the attempted block. The Hawks trying to claw back into this one, down by 5. Ryan fires away. Grazes off the top of the net. Fires away, what a shot. That was quite the kill there, sent away from Blinn. Fires away, attempted block, now able to handle that one. Falcons out to a 13-6 lead here in the 4th set. Blinn to do service, sent over. Brano fires away, and Payline firing off the kill. As the Falcons up by 8. Ryan to O'Connell. Little soft touch there. Set up to the front line, fired away, and that's out of bounds. So the Hawks trail by 7. Lacerda sends it over and out of bounds beyond the back line. As Birdsong checks back in, Bitco to do service here for the Falcons. Sent over from Vitko. Popped up in the back. Burke. O'Connell able to get it back over. Vitko gets a set up, fired away, and in for a point for the Falcons. Vitko will continue to do service here. Vitko is set. Sent over. Burke. O'Connell. Far side of Frano. Frano sends it back. Vitko. Payline fires away, but out of bounds, far side. As the Hawks trying to stay within reach. It will be Elward to serve here. Alvord ready. Sends it over. Here into the back line. Payline fires away. O'Connell, a little soft touch, a little backhand. O'Connell set up far side to Frano. Frano, and out of bounds here near side. So it'll be Payline to serve here now for the Falcons. Sent over. And that's out of bounds beyond the back line. Gonna be a sub here. Dembski checks in. As it'll be O'Connell to do service here. Sent away. Popped up. Vitko, far side, send away, and out of bounds from Birdsong. O'Connell will continue to do service here. Hawks trail by 7. Sent away. Pavon. Choban. Dembski finding the hole in the front line here near side. Hawks trail by 6, sent away from O'Connell. Vitko sent back. O'Connell will come back to save it. Sent away from Lacerda, but not able to handle that. Not able to send it back over. The Falcons up by 7 here in the 4th set. They lead the match 2-1 over the Hawks. Luzina is ready. Sent over. Lacerda. Popped up in the air to O'Connell. Frano able to get it over. Vitko here near side and fired away. Just a little too much on it. Here near side from Pavan. It looks like it was actually a point to the Falcons. Must have tipped off the fingertips, but into the net there on the service error. So it'll be Frano to serve. As they try to figure out the scoreboard. It's 19-12. Yes. As they discuss the scoreboard, trying to make sure the scoring is correct. As they are set now, it's 19-12. Hawks trail by 7. Frano sent over. Here, Vitko. Blinn, little soft touch, trying to find the hole, not able to do so. Dug up there from O'Connell. And an attempted block there, fired away from Pavan. And Luzino's going back, gives it a touch and drops in. Hawks now down by 6. Sent away. Pavan, Vitko to Pavan and up against the net. Hawks down by 5. And it's a timeout called by the Falcons. As the Hawks trying to climb back into this one. Down by 5. At one point, down by 7-0, 8-0 after the Bentley Falcons, went on a run to start the 4th set. As it was the Falcons taking sets 2 and 3, leading the match now 2-1. As they try to close out their Northeast 10 Conference opponent in the St. Anselm Hawks. The fans trying to get the crowd into it to try to close this one out here at the Data Center. As the Hawks only trail by 5, still well within reach. As it'll be Frano to serve for the Hawks. Coming out of the timeout called by the Bentley Falcons. Frano is set. Sent over. Vitko. Far side. Able to recover that one. Burke sends it back over. Pavan. Fired away. As that was Blinn. Blinn with the kill. As it'll be Howell is to serve. Sent away from Howes. O'Connell. Dembski. Payline. Here near side. Pavan and not able to recover for that one. Hawks trail by 5. And now it'll be Burke to serve here for the Hawks. Burke is ready. Sent over. Vidko. A little touch over from Payline and fired down. It is Pavan. 4 points away from match point for the Falcons.
Serving in serving number 7, Captain Erica Borzone.
As it now will be Borzone to serve here for the Falcons. Sent over. O'Connell. Dembski, a little soft touch. And fired away and in. Blinn with another kill. Now it'll be Borzone. 3 points away from match point. Sent over. Lacerda to O'Connell. Fired down, and Falcons not able to handle that one. So now Skylar Ryan checks back in. She'll get set to do service here. Hawks trail by 6. Sent away. Fires away and dropped down for the kill for Payline. As Choban will check back in for the libero of Luzina. Blinn ready, sends this one over. O'Connell, little soft touch. Payline fires that one away. Another touch over, blocked back. O'Connell. Lacerda fires that away. Payline sends it over and drops down in the middle. Now it will be a match point for the Bentley Falcons. As it will be Blinn, the captain, to do service. Blinn sends it over. Burke to Ryan. Sent over from Lacerda. Vidko sends it over, fires away. Match point, as it was Blinn with the kill to close it out, as it's the Bentley Falcons winning it 3-1, winning this final 4 set 25-16 over to the St. Anselm Hawks. So that'll do it here at the Davis Center. It's the Bentley Falcons winning it 3-1 over the St. Anselm Hawks. You've been watching Bentley Volleyball on Flow College Sports. Everybody have a good night.